Alright, I know I'm being a bit ghetto, as some of y'all might want to say, sitting here in my robe and shit. You know, over the years, any award show for that matter, I haven't really paid too much attention to. I'll check out some performances here and there, music awards and shit of that nature. You know what I mean? But I never really paid any attention to them because I realized that they are all propaganda. It's all politics and shit. You know what I mean? I remember a year where Pharrell, the music artist Pharrell, made got the award for best song or whatever, and he got that for that I'm happy or whatever. I'm happy. You know what I mean? That dream was the jam. It was the jam, no doubt about it. It was the goddamn jam, no doubt about it. But I think he won that award over a particular song that I was very fond of by Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars was a bad motherfucker. Yes, he was. Bruno Mars was killing the shit the whole year. You know what I mean? And they gave it to Pharrell for that song. Now, that wasn't as blatant, but I just felt that Bruno Mars really deserved that award more than him. That's just my particular taste. And with these awards, basically none of this shit really matters, to the person at hand. If you like a song, whatever your favorite song is, you know what I mean? It's going to be your favorite song or your best song or whatever. Same way with these video game awards. I have never watched these video game awards until now. Just tonight, I said, you know what, the game awards do come on tonight or whatever. I said I might as well, lounge around, chill out and shit, and check them out or whatever. First time doing it ever. I didn't catch it all, but I think I caught like the second half. And so I see it Uncharted 4. We know that was up for a lot of awards or whatever. And the main award I was looking for Uncharted to get, because out of everything else released this year, as far as story, gameplay, and narrative goes, overall experience of a fucking game, single player, you know what I'm saying? They have multiplayer. The multiplayer isn't all that. It's not what Uncharted is known for, but overall gaming experience wise, Uncharted 4 was definitely my video game of the year. And I know all you motherfucking fanboys and haters and goddamn sorry motherfuckers out there are gonna say, oh, you sitting here crying, you making a video crying because your motherfucking game didn't win the fucking game of the year award. Boo hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. I know, I don't care. You can go loose in the comments section. I don't give two shits either way. I don't care what you call me, a crier or whatever. I thought about not making this video. And I was like, I ain't even gonna fuck with it. But at the end of the day, I made my YouTube channel to get shit off my goddamn chest. So I'm gonna fucking say what the fuck is on my mind. Would somebody please just tell me how? I've never played Overwatch. My son has played it several occasions when they've had the free weekends or whatever. He seems to enjoy it a whole hell of a lot, not to the point where he wants to get that game over something else, that he wants me to buy for him. So, I've heard very good things about Overwatch. I heard that it's very fun, things of that nature, but I know that it is a multiplayer only game. Listen to what I'm saying. You can jokey joke and say, oh, you fucking crying, Sony pony or whatever. You know how y'all niggas like to go loose or whatever, You're just a Sony pony, even though I own both goddamn systems and shit, I know how y'all niggas go. But look here. On some real shit. We as single player gamers, and I grew up playing single player. Now the games have gotten way better, but we didn't always have online. You know what I mean? We didn't always have online. So I grew up playing single player games. We as single player gamers, we are in danger. We need to watch the fuck out. Because, okay, it's just a little award, you know what I'm saying? Not, everybody say take it lightly, and it should be taken lightly because your best game of the year is what you like the most. That is up to you. But at the same time, you got to read the writing on the wall around this bitch. How does a multiplayer only game beat out a fucking narrative and creative experience of a single player game like Uncharted 4. That makes no sense. Tell me how. All I want is an explanation. How? That's all I want to know. Why did I even watch the awards? I don't even understand. This is why I don't watch. And this will be the only time I watch. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, oh, my game didn't win. My favorite game didn't win the award. Because for real, leading up to it, I seen Dishonored 2 won Best Action Adventure. I haven't played that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't attest to that, but you know, I know Dishonored 2 has a fucking story, and I will be playing that. You know, I had no problem with that or whatever. It is what it is. But Game of the Year, I have always thought about Game of the Year as a complete fucking game. A complete fucking game. You know what I mean? A complete game, not just a multiplayer. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. And I thought leading up to that, I said, you know what? Worst case scenario, I think they may, you know, with the politics and shit, you know what I'm saying? I haven't played this game inside, but I've heard very good things about it, and I will get around to doing it at some point. So I said that they probably, you know, at worst case scenario, they'll probably get this motherfucker the inside, and I can't really complain too much about that because everybody I've heard from about that game, you know, it's a range from Game of the Year material maybe, but it's too short, you know what I mean? But it's a very good game, you know what I'm saying? Single player or whatever. And the narrative is told in a way of gameplay, not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, with voices. You see what I'm saying? So it's a creative process. So I wouldn't really had much of a problem if Inside had won. But how the fuck does Overwatch, a game with no fucking single player whatsoever, you know what I mean, focused on multiplayer only. I'm pretty sure it's a very good game. I've heard a lot of good things about the multiplayer being fun and everything. But how? I mean, how? How? How does that beat out Uncharted 4 for Game of the Year? That makes no sense. Single player gamers better watch out, because now that shit has set the bar. Like, you're gonna have some developers out there. Well, we ain't even gotta worry about making a good ass goddamn story and shit. We can just make a damn multiplayer only game, multiplayer only, and add some goddamn microtransactions. Oh, they gonna love that shit. They don't even have to work no more. Bad enough we got lazy ass third party developers in the first place. I'm not denying that Overwatch is a good game, but come on, step out of your fanboy shit and just listen to look at what the hell just took place. That doesn't make any sense. You know, this is all I'm gonna say about this shit. You know what I mean? I'm over it already, but it's just funny. It's more funny, but disturbing at the same damn time. That shit is crazy. Anyway, y'all done got a lot of damn videos out of my ass. But anyway, you like the content I provide, please like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, anybody who's an avid Overwatch player, please list some things in the comment section to tell me why the fuck you think that this thing should have been beat out Uncharted 4 as Game of the Year. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. OBJ the Don, signing off.